The deciding game of the Western Conference first round. The Clippers have endured 6 long games. 3 they have won, 3 they have lost. It is now the last stand. There is no looking back as they must lay it all on the line against the Denver Nuggets. It's Game 7, Round 1 of the NBA playoffs.
Well, we didn't have to wait long for the postseason excitement to ramp up this year. Already in round 1 of the Western Conference playoffs, we've got a Game 7 to bring you on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the Denver Nuggets here in Ball Arena. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the 4th member of our team, Allie LaForce. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. Bogdan Bogdanovic is out there with James Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Denver, pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Porter Jr. and Gordon make up the forwards. And it's Jokic in at the 5, down low. You look at the Nuggets, it all comes down to this one game. At least they have the home crowd behind them.
And it's simple. I mean, this kind of advantage is why you fight so hard in the regular season. All they can focus on is survive and advance.
Now here's Jokic. Here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Porter's shot is off.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Harden penetrating. And here's Leonard. Back to Harden. Now here's Leonard. Launches it. Porter pulls it in.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Murray. And he can't bank that one in.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Powell. Rejected by Jokic.
Oh, look at Jokic using those long arms, managing to get his hand on the ball and knock it away.
Outside Murray. Jokic with a screen on Harden. Murray from outside drains the triple.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Three-pointer. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Gordon against Leonard. Murray from outside. Murray can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. That gives them the lead.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
Gordon outside. Outside Porter. The 3. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
For the Nuggets, Watson, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And it's Westbrook in for Brown. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Ben Simmons comes in for Bogdanovic. Leonard for 3. Rebounded by Denver. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Outside Watson. Pass to Gordon. Westbrook against Simmons. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
Boy, how hard does Russell Westbrook attack the defense in the paint? He is fantastic at forcing the issue.
Take a break. Take a break. 2.
First one falls for him.
This guy is not only incredibly talented, but Russell Westbrook has been a tireless worker, almost obsessive in improving his craft.
Second free throw, no good.
What we know unequivocally is the best players being your hardest workers, the guys who want to be held accountable, make such an impact on your program, and that is Russell Westbrook to a T.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Gordon. Inside, here's Jokic. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Well, the athleticism and mobility of Aaron Gordon is a problem, which is why passing lanes will open up for him.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Jones sets a screen. Lets it go for 14. Got a piece of it. Pass to Watson. To the middle. Left side Murray. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, just forcing his way to the rim. Murray knew his fate going in there and got rewarded with a foul.
Take a break. Take a break.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
You know, I just love the moxie Murray has to his game. He's so fast and supremely confident.
Both shots good from the strike.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Murray against Simmons. Got it up. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And our coverage of Game 7 continues. Intense atmosphere right now. And before we move on, what have you guys seen from Denver?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
The Nuggets lead by 3. They've got Peyton Watson. He's out there with Michael Porter Jr. Russell Westbrook out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Strother in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Porter. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Simmons. No good that time. Excellent defense there from Watson. Pass to Porter. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Outside Jones. From deep. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Jones has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
Outside Porter. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Goes up at the stripe, and it's Denver with another.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Dunn outside. Zubac screen. Dunn. The pass to Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Boy, when Simmons looks to score, it just balances that ability to pass the basketball. Love when he's aggressive.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good.
Say what you want about Ben Simmons and sometimes the challenges he has on the offensive end. He is a hard-playing defensive force, who has windows of opportunity where he contributes offensively.
Brown's checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Strawther. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Dunn. And both free throws good for Simmons. And so Murray will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Outside Porter. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Jordan. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Now here's Leonard. 5 points in the game. The shot's good. Leonard's got 7. Denver in the lead. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first half. Here's Murray. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. He has 7.
Defenses have to be aware of Murray at all times. His shooting ability makes him a threat from all over the court.
Here's Leonard. And there's another one for the Clippers.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Timeout, timeout.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
Start it.
A different look for Denver. Jokic comes in for Jordan. And it's Watson in for Michael Porter. Dunn, he's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Simmons. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by Dunn. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 or 4 field goals in the second quarter. That ties it up. Leonard's got 6 here in the quarter.
Shooting off the dribble is probably one of the toughest skills in the NBA, but Kawhi has it mastered.
Pass to Jokic. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Their intensity has only picked up this quarter, even while holding the lead.
Here's Harden. Drives to the hoop. Leonard for 3. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Jokic with a screen on Leonard. Jokic muscles it down.
He is just an excellent pick-and-roll option. Jokic always uses his high basketball IQ to find and execute the right play.
Outside Harden. Leonard on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, you look at Kawhi's career, one of the first things he did was work on his consistency from the free throw line. Why? Because he's excellent at drawing contact.
That free throw no good.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
He hits the second from the line.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Murray looking around. Right wing. Jokic with it. Shoots over Zubac. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Denver up by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan.
Game 7 couldn't get any more exciting, and true to form, it's a tight battle for the Los Angeles Clippers.
At the defensive end, I'm not seeing disruption. I don't mean just forced turnovers. I mean taking the offense out of the rhythm.
Yeah, I mean, when your opponent is shooting over 50%, a lot else has to go right. An interesting postseason for the Nuggets. It all comes down to a decisive Game 7. Guys, what's it going to take for them to close out this series?
You can't leave anything in the tank. Approach it like you're playing for your life, because in some ways you are.
And you can't get sloppy and waste a bunch of possessions. You got to keep that focus.
No question. Let's get it. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
Well, tonight is a big game, and you have to be impressed with the way he's come out firing.
You get the sense when there's big-time performances to be had, this guy wants to take part. You expect that this is a trend that will continue here.
Denver leading by 3. And so in the game for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Bogdan Bogdanovic. And it's Zubats in at the 5. Harden with it. And Jokic picks him up defensively. Pass to Powell. Leonard outside. From behind the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Jokic with it. He's guarded by Zubats. Here's Porter. He gets it in there. Porter's got 9 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Harden against Murray. Back to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
Denver calls timeout. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Porter. Gordon outside. Here's Jokic. Plenty of room to knock down that one. Give him 8.
Zero hesitation from Jokic. Just so confident in his skills.
Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Powell. Zubac passes to Leonard. Harden against Murray. Harden with a bucket.
And James Harden, one of the best individual offensive players the game has ever seen. If he gets his feet in the painted area, it is always dangerous for the defense.
Here's Porter, following the score by Los Angeles. For 3, Gordon. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Bogdan Bogdanovic.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he knocks down the first one.
And the skill set that Jokic possesses, arguably the most skilled center to ever play the game.
And so he makes both from the line.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Zubac. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Russell Westbrook, he's checked in for Brown. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Simmons is checked in. Denver on D. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. Here's Harden, pounded by Westbrook. Harden, the pass to Leonard. 5 on the clock. The shot. And it's Denver with a rebound.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And again, it's Denver missing.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Denver leading by 5. Porter pass to Jokic. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Leonard. He's got 12. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Powell against Porter. Powell in the post. Up and over Porter. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And Gordon with the big finish.
You know that the pass is for Aaron Gordon, but his athleticism takes any defense out of the equation. Doing work, Aaron Gordon.
Now here's Powell. No points so far. Driving in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Nikola Jokic. Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. That one falls for Powell.
What you love about Norman Powell historically is he knows his role is professional scorer.
A different look for Denver. Jordan's checked in for Jokic. Watson comes in for Gordon. And Strother subbed in for Jamal Murray. Jones, he's checked in for the Clippers. Dunn comes in for James Harden. Now here's Westbrook. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Jordan finds Porter. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's got 11 points.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Powell against Porter. Powell outside. From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's Denver. They're up 7. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And thanks for sticking with us as this round 1 game continues. And the Clippers have possession. 7-point differential. Hayden Watson is out there with Christian Brown. Then it's Murray. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Westbrook in at the shooting guard position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Bogdanovich, that's good.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Simmons against Murray. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Here's Leonard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has zero fear. In fact, contact, it doesn't deter him at all.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
Watching Kawhi enter the league as a lockdown defender and now become an all-around champion. Boy, what a career he has had.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Brown. Now Murray. Floats one up. It's deflected. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Harden from outside. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. The lead is 2. Jokic the screen. Murray for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got 4 rebounds in the game. Harden, the pass to Zubac. To the paint. To tie it up. Goes back up. And Harden lays it up and in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, James Harden's ability to finish with either hand, so crafty, understanding how to navigate around defenses when he's in the painted area.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what the Nuggets coach was going over with his team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Bogdanovich. Leonard outside. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. Oh, that's offensive interference. Denver, they've got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Jokic in the post. Zubac there. And again, Denver no good. The Clippers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started.
He's got great instincts as a scorer, Norman Powell. At 6'3", more than capable of getting into the inside and mixing it up a bit.
He drops the first one, and that gives him a lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 2-point ball game.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Zubac against Jokic. Oh, that's too easy for Jokic when he gets inside position.
Morphing from second-round pick to superstar. Jokic comes up big for this team night after night.
Leonard against Gordon. Leonard's shot's good. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Kawhi Leonard has been in so many big-time situations. How confident is he right there?
To the inside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Leonard outside, down low. Murray against Harden. Yes!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's Murray. Here's Jokic. Great D that time from Zubac. And so they foul intentionally. Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. So he comes up empty, missing both. Absolutely no room for error.
Everything has to almost fall perfectly for them to pull this out.
And he buries it.
And this is why they go to Murray in critical spots of the game. He just knows how to come through. Ooh.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
He knew what was riding on those foul shots and didn't mess around, making this a 2-possession game.
Now a timeout called by Denver. They trail by 4. Let's hear from our analyst. Give us your take on the strategy being discussed right now.
The strategy is simple. Get a quick score and foul right away.
Everybody has got to be in the exact perfect position defensively, and execution has got to be on point.
Count it! And that one brings them within 1.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Murray. 11 feet out. It's in! And tie game! Huge basket right there. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Is ended, and we are headed to overtime. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest.
Here we go.
Brown and Porter Jr. are the 2 and the 3. Gordon and Jokic together in the middle. And it's Murray in at the point. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. The Clippers shooting about 47%. A nice number. Leonard. It's Leonard with a good look inside.
We've seen this script before. Kawhi Leonard starts early and continues throughout the course of the night. Defense is in for a long haul.
Inside. Here's Jokic. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Powell. Porter with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. Here's Jokic. Smart transition play by Jokic.
And this is what makes Jokic an MVP caliber talent. His ability to dominate the defense.
Here's Leonard. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Well, he's been shooting it so well because he's been so active, moving and working to get high percentage shots.
To the left wing. Now here's Jokic with the teardrop. It's rebounded by Zubac. Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Bogdanovich finds Harden. Back to Bogdanovich. Zubac, screen, 6 to shoot.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jokic. He connects! And he's tied it up! What a shot!
And in these moments, Jokic shines bright, commanding the rock in the clutch and stepping up.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Leonard looking around. Over Gordon. No good. Another tie. And we're going to have a second overtime. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And as we play on into another overtime, you know these teams must be wearing down. It's become a battle of attrition.
Here we go.
Now Murray. To the middle. Fader on the way. And it's Jokic missing. And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Leonard inside. Defended by Gordon. Leonard passes to Powell. Zubac with a screen on Porter to the paint. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, there's the alley. And Gordon with the big finish.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Leonard against Gordon. Leonard right side. Rebounded by Denver.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Nice to see that intensity from Porter Jr. Going right into the defender to collect a shooting foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there. Gordon against Leonard. Zubac with a screen on Gordon. Leonard can't get it to go.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Murray finds Gordon. Down low. Here's Jokic. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
And the game has come down to this. They need a score, or you can practically call it quits.
Leonard. And it's good. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for 2, Jamal Murray.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
And Ty Lue has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys.
Timeout, timeout.
Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. Inside. Counted!
Boy, that's a big-time finish at the critical moment. Zubac with a clutch shot.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Braun. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
The whole arena knows they need a 3 to force another overtime.
Zubac passes to Leonard. No good from 3-point range, and they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
That's his third personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, leaving this one out of reach.
Harden, deep three-point land. No good. And with that win, they'll be moving on to round 2. And what a way to cap off a riveting series in round 1. They seem to feed off the pressure of this Game 7.
Well, they had to put a lot of energy into winning this series. They'll be a little worn down physically, but from a mental standpoint, they'll be riding high after battling so hard to win this series.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Nikola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nikola. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And we present the player of the game, Nikola Jokic.